Just I'm starting to record as well. Yeah, fine. So the question is why Java, why not C? And you heard about a lib folder and this lib folder, a subfolder of TC that consists of header files. Okay, fine. Another interview question is there, very much approaching to you. That is C. Before that, let me talk a little bit about your C language also. You know source code. Have you heard about source code? Source
Yeah,
code.
yeah.
Yeah. Source code. Yeah. Let me, I am talking about C language, forget about Java for a while as a start. See, you have typed source code. Okay, fine. And then later on, this source code is getting converted into object code. You know, your compiler is going to convert that into .obj file is getting created. You know, have you heard about .obj
Mm-hmm.
file? Yes. So what
No,
does
dot .obj, no, no, not
you
dot
might not have
.obj.
heard. Okay, fine. You might not have heard, but the thing is that .obj file will get executed. So once your
Mm-hmm.
source code, you are going to execute your application, you are going to compile your program. See, as far as C is
Mm.
concerned, two steps are required. One is compilation and the other one is execution. Okay. So
Mm.
when you compile, of course, you know the meaning for compile.
Yeah, yeah.
Compile, interpreter, these two are almost all similar. I should not say both are same. Little difference is there, but
Mm.
I should not talk in
Mm.
this. That is operating system issue. That is a different one. But as far as to major extent is concerned, both are translators. As far as
Mm.
concerned, some other areas are concerned. I don't want to go into those areas, nevertheless. But basically, I want to tell you that both are translators. And your C program or C++ program is a compiler based, and whenever your source code, you know, it is a translator, your machine cannot understand the source code. It should get translated to machine understandable code, that is low level code, isn't it?
Mm.
So
Mm.
once your source code is getting compiled, okay, some commands are there. It is not the issue which I have to talk because I am not talking about C now. So just remember that you are going to generate an object file. Object file is generated, you know. So an object file does not carry header file code. It carries only your program. I don't want to write any C program. For example, I want to compare that with your Java program. See, you are writing input statement, fine. Because I want to
Mm.
relate this with your Java application also later on. Another important
Yeah,
question is
so
there.
suppose in Java, if I talk about the Java
Yeah,
source code
yeah.
convert into
Yeah, that I will talk
bytecode,
later
that,
on.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah,
see,
that's
one
what.
import statement is there. Just briefly, I'm telling.
Mm.
Import statement is there.
Mm.
Followed with import statement, you are going to write public static void main basic application I'm talking about. One import
Mm.
statement followed with a simple class. Class will be there, of course. Inside the class, you are writing PSVM, public static void main or static public, whatever it is. Okay. Inside
Mm.
that, you are writing, if you want to display some message, system.out.print, you are writing fine. Okay, great. But see, I just want to divide that application into two different parts. You know, one is import statement, the other one is class. Okay. So class is, that is
Mm.
your class. You can write any class name. You can write class demo. You can write class anything XYZ. You can write. Huh? It is your choice.
Mm.
User defined.
Mm.
Okay, fine.
Mm.
So class program on one hand, and on the other hand, import statement is there. Import code is not your code, frankly speaking. It is neither my code nor your code or anybody's code. It is the one defined by James Gosling and his associates, the inventor of your Java application, isn't it? Import statement.
Mm.
Import
Mm.
java.lang. What is that lang? That lang is a package. It consists of so many classes, you know, isn't it? Classes like system
Mm.
is present in that. So many classes are there. With time, I will discuss about those things, which classes are present in system. I mean, sorry, in lang packages. Okay, lang is a package name after all. So that package consists of several classes, and some classes are there which are predefined. Like system is a predefined class, you know that. Am I right? System is a predefined
Mm.
class or not? Yes. So, and
Yeah.
on the other hand, I'm telling you two different types of classes are there. User-defined classes are there, predefined classes are there. Am I right? User-defined
Mm.
classes, predefined classes. What is the basic difference? Just like ready-made dress, stitched dress. Getting that point?
Mm.
Ready-made dress,
Mm.
stitched dress. So that ready-made dress is also stitched by somebody, no? In a similar way, this import statement is just like ready-made. Import java.lang. You are using. Import java.lang. Lang is a package, and that package consists of these classes like system. And system is a predefined class, and that class will be also having some code. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? The system class will be also having some code or not? Predefined code is there or not? Because it is a predefined class, it will be having some predefined code or not? Is it having predefined code or not? System class.
System
System is a
system isn't
predefined
like
class. System is a
yeah.
predefined class.
Are
Just,
you talking about the system dot out dot println or
in that,
how?
yeah, exactly. In that
Okay,
system,
okay.
system is a predefined class. I'm telling system is a predefined class. This is exactly a predefined class.
Mm-hmm.
Simply
Mm-hmm.
predefined class. System is a predefined class. Yes, so many
But
predefined
system is
classes.
not a but system is not a class system we use to print any
No, no, no.
statement.
System is a predefined class as far as Java is
Okay,
concerned. System,
okay,
because generally we write system in capital letter. Can you see here? System. This
yeah,
is capital letter now. So majority cases,
yeah.
whenever you deal with Java, it is user friendly actually. Your Java also, and of course Python
Hmm.
nowadays it is emerging like anything. It is even better than that as far as easiness is concerned. But moreover, system is a predefined class. It is a predefined class. For example, if I go with class demo, generally I write demo in capital letters because generally as far as Java is concerned, class names should be written in capital letters. And this
Yeah,
is,
standardized is we should write the first one is capital letter.
yeah, generally all
It
classes
is
we should write it.
standardized.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Just right. So all predefined classes in Java, they start with a capital letter. Please remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Java is
Okay.
very simple. Don't get afraid of that. Just like
Mm-hmm.
predefined classes, I want to follow the same footprints. Like whenever I go with my own class, predefined class, I just want to start with a capital demo, capital D, what is there? But you can go with small d also. It will work because it is a user defined. Nah?
Mm-hmm.
Say in India, we are working on the left side. It is a rule, but
Yeah,
who
yeah, I
is following?
understood.
Yeah, just
We
like
can,
that. Yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah,
can.
we can define it
Yeah,
small
yeah,
also, but
exactly. But
as we
you should be
follow the
careful.
standardized one,
Yes, but you should be
yeah,
careful when you are designing a predefined class. It should be in cap.
yeah,
Mandatory. It is
should
mandatory.
be, yeah,
But
right,
user-defined
right,
class, better you go with cap
can be.
because it gives readability to a
Mm,
programmer. Readability to a programmer. You
mm,
can easily understand.
mm,
Yes. So
mm.
here, what is the difference between demo and system? Please tell me. Demo and
So
system. A
demo is a
predefined.
user-defined class, and system
Exactly.
is a predefined class.
Predefined class, exactly. So
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
context, see, but what is the difference between user defined and predefined? Can you tell? Predefined is a ready-made one, it is also
Mm,
having
mm,
whole lot of code, something like this. Tons of code will be
mm,
there for that also. Huge
mm,
amount of code is there. You have to believe that because
mm,
it is a ready-made job which they have given to you, isn't it?
mm,
Designing a
mm,
designing a predefined function is just like stitching a ready-made dress. But
mm,
that stitching job is done by somebody else has done that.
mm.
Is it not? James Gosling has
Yeah.
taken the risk of doing that. But as far
Mm,
as user-defined class is concerned, this is your job. You have to write the whole lot of code.
mm,
This
mm,
code you have to generate.
mm,
You have to write whatever code for the class.
mm,
You write like this simply. I will give the entire class structure later on. This is not the right time to
mm,
discuss.
mm,
Nevertheless, the code looks something like that. You are familiar with the Java code here and there. You might have seen it looks something like this.
mm,
Some braces will be there inside
mm,
that. Public static void main will be there. Somewhere
mm,
you are using some predefined classes also, like system
mm,
inside. Inside system will also come somewhere. Okay, fine. So this
mm,
system,
mm,
demo system, both are in capital letters. Both are classes, and
mm,
one is predefined, and the other one is user defined. Means this
mm,
predefined will be also having some code. You have to believe that.
mm,
Just like ready-made dress is also stitched by somebody else. It is also having some
mm,
code, but that code you are not at all required to present as part of your application. Am I right?
mm,
The system code, inside code, you need not write. It is ready-made one. You just directly purchase
mm,
that and use that. That's it. That's what you are
mm,
doing here. Okay, fine.
mm.
So now let me type one more statement here, that is import statement. Yes, import java dot lang dot star. This is simple application which I am starting with. Okay, fine. You are writing
Mm,
like this. So I will be in small
mm,
letters. I will be in small letters here. So this lang is the name of the package, right?
mm,
Lang is the name
mm,
of the package, and that lang package consists of classes like system. So many classes are there. I don't want to put all the classes in the first class itself. System is one
mm,
class present in lang package. So,
mm,
and of course, even without writing this package name also you can get. As far as lang package is concerned, this fellow James Gosling has designed in such a way that it is never required to be imported. Even without importing also, you can go with system class. Okay,
mm,
because it is by default imported. Why the hell again we import that? Waste of time. Because
mm,
majority programs consist of lang package classes. Almost all every application consists of lang package classes like system. That's why. And string, you might have heard about string at another class. String.
yeah,
Have
yeah.
come across with string also. So these are couple of classes present in lang package. And even without
Mm,
importing this also, they work fine. But IO package
mm,
is not like that. You have to import. Util package is not like that. You have to import. Got it?
mm,
And so many
mm,
packages you are going to learn in the coming sessions. And util package you
mm,
are going to learn somewhere in collection framework.
mm,
So these classes, those classes you have to import. But lang package is one and only one package you need not import. That is by default imported. Okay.
mm,
So you are
mm,
having freedom, liberty. Without importing that also, you can work with the string and system class. But nevertheless,
mm,
import package. Package means it's a package. It consists of so many classes, variables, fields, whatnot. Field is different from variable.
mm,
Little bit difference is there. Later on, I will explain. So many things it consists of. Constructors, whatnot. So many constructors are there. Constructor classes are there. And so many
mm,
methods are there. Predefined methods are there. We call methods in
mm,
Java, just like functions in C.
mm.
So these things are present inside lang package. And means lang package also consists of some coding or not? Does it consist of some coding
Yeah, of
or not?
course.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that is true. It consists of tons of code, but you are not writing all that code. Just you are writing one statement, and even even you can ignore that statement also. As far as lang is concerned, it is by default imported. Means this whole lot of code is by default imported. But whenever you go with the package like IO, you have to import that. But you need
Mm,
to write any code that belongs to IO package. IO package is also
mm,
a package where so many classes are there, so many static variables are there called as fields. Static variables generally are called as fields in Java.
mm,
So, and for example, some days back we have discussed about out. Out is a static variable. It can be also called as a field generally in Java. You can see the
mm,
documentation being provided by James Gosling. It is called as a field. Static variables are known as fields in Java, and out is a static variable. So these are all present inside packages. Okay. So this code you need not write. You are having that liberty. This code, I mean to say. But as far as the demo code is concerned, you are supposed to write. You are supposed to put an opening brace. Inside that, you are again required to write some public static void main that later on I will speak. Some string args
mm,
you are going to write, and later on again you are going to put a brace. Now you can do many lines of code here like this. You can do many lines, and at the end you are closing simply like this. That is your application.
mm,
This is your basic
mm,
Java application. And don't forget at
mm,
the top, import statement also is working fine. But I want to separate this
mm,
application. How many parts I can separate this program? This is not my code. This is not
mm.
the one which is built by you or
User
anybody else.
defined code.
That's what I want to separately
Mm,
discuss this with this. Now, in a similar fashion, here also in C language, see here, source code is your code. Whichever code you write,
mm,
main function that is yours. But there are
mm,
also some predefined functions are there like printf, scanf, so many are there. I don't
mm,
know about C language now. So
mm,
many predefined functions are there, and those functions can work with the help of these header files. Header files.
Mm. Mm.
Header files are to be required to be included as part of your application by using an include statement like hash include. You might have heard about this.
Mm.
Hash include you write in C language, hash include
Mhm.
dio.h. One famous header file you generally include when writing C programs. So this is like your import statement in Java, almost all, isn't it? This
Mm.
particular one highlighted.
Mm.
So this also consists of whole lot of code. Can you believe that or not? Because it consists of so many predefined functions, standard input output
Mm.
functions like
Mm.
printf.
Mm.
I will name few functions like printf. It is immaterial to discuss these functions now. That's why I'm not talking anything about that. Just leaving, just giving some idea and leaving. That's it. P and S are
Mm.
small letters, never mind. So printf, scanf are couple of predefined functions present in stdio.h. You have to import that, not like Java, you have to import. But you have to believe that this printf and scanf also consists of whole lot of code like this. It is a ready-made.
Mhm.
You need not write that code, whole lot of code. You need not write. Just write printf and use that. That's it. And your user-defined functions, you are required to write. That is the difference. So whatever it is, I'm
Mm.
telling that. So when you are compiling your source code, so here we are, object file is generated. During the creation of object file, what happens, that intricacy you are required to catch. Means header file code will not be generated. Header file means that stdio.h is there, na? That code
Mm.
will not be generated here. That header file code will not be generated. Will not be generated. Then what is generated? You may ask me a question. What is generated? Your source code will be generated. Source code, source code will be generated. The source code will be generated,
Mhm.
not the header file code. That is the greatness.
Mhm.
And
Mm.
without generating header file code, how can you execute the total program? It is not possible. No. That's why you are going
Mhm.
to execute your program later on. Separate stuff will be there in your C language. When you execute your program, then .exe file will be created. That is important because I want to discuss some difference between .exe file and your Java applications. That's why I'm talking about that .exe file. It carries
Mm.
your source code converted into machine code. Your source code converted into machine code. Please excuse me, my son
Mm.
is there in the house. At times he will disturb.
No, it's fine, no
I'll
problem.
try to avoid him. He's very good. Okay, fine. Fine. Source code converted into machine code. Okay, fine. Uh,
Mm.
that is executed. Along with that, I'm writing plus symbol, means along with your source code, that header file code will be also executed here. Header file code will
Mm.
be also header file header file code will be also executed. That is the difference. Great difference. That is the
Mm.
difference. That's why my simple interview question is that interviewer may ask you, which among these two files, simple question, which among these two files consists of more lines of code? Don't worry, you need not take all these things. I will give thorough notes at the end of that session. A
No,
PDF.
no, it's fine because if you're already working, no, they won't ask these kind of questions, like
Okay,
especially
fine,
with
fine,
the
fine, fine.
experienced person. Yeah. So these kind of question comes with the
Pressure.
fresher.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can understand.
Yeah.
I can understand.
Yeah.
That's what I want to know, which I have to discuss and which I have to eliminate.
Mm.
Okay, fine, fine, fine.
They completely ask related to all Java
Okay,
only.
maybe from the next class onwards, straight away, shall I go into applications? Even today, straight away into that applications, if I go, what about these kind of
Application
questions?
means
Direct program?
application means
Direct program you want?
okay, direct program. No, 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 nothing like that. That I
Yeah,
want
yeah.
direct program. It's
Mhm.
just that I just want. It's good that you are explaining me C also, but
Not
I'm just
C, not,
telling you,
not the entire C, of course. This is the only one which
not
I
the
have done.
entire C,
Yeah,
the basic idea
yeah,
of
yeah,
C.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it's good, but but I'm just telling you
Mhm.
that these kind of questions come up for
Freshers, yeah,
freshers.
I know that. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, not
yeah.
the experienced one
Sure,
who
sure,
already
sure. Okay, fine.
working in, yeah,
And
yeah.
why this is platform independent programming language? Such questions,
Yeah,
shall I avoid
we
that?
should understand first, like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
platform
one, that one.
independent, yeah,
Yeah, that one.
yeah.
Sure, sure. Okay,
I
fine.
heard that in Java.
You
In
heard,
Java,
you heard. Yeah. Yes,
I
yes,
read
yes.
like it is platform
Yes,
independent.
exactly, exactly. And again, talking about that, I want to compare with C again. C is a platform dependent programming language. On the other hand, Java is a
Mm,
platform independent programming language. Can you guess why?
mm.
Can you guess why?
So see, what you are saying is
Let
C
me
is a
eliminate this
C.
portion here.
So
Yeah.
what you are saying here is
Mhm.
C is a
Yeah.
dependent language,
Yeah. C is,
independent
yeah.
language, and
C is
Java is the
platform
independent.
yes, exactly. Platform dependent one. Hmm.
Yeah,
Platform
dependent.
dependent. Just a minute. Platform dependent language. C is a platform dependent. On the other hand, Java
Java is
is a
independent
exactly
platform.
independent. Why? Why? Why is a question? Is this kind of questions askable in your interview?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's what I told you. See, when
Yeah,
it
exactly.
start,
Yes,
when
yes,
it
yes,
comes on Java, they
yes.
can ask. Not
Okay,
a,
let us not
they can
waste
ask.
time. Straight away, let me go into that explanation area. For that, before straight away going into Java, you should know where C is failing, where C is failing. There you are
Yeah,
getting
right.
some,
I
yeah, that's why
absolutely right with you.
little
Yeah.
C I cannot ignore for that matter. See,
No,
once,
I'm not
yeah.
asking you to ignore. I'm just telling you. I'm not
Yes,
asking
yes,
you to
yes, yes,
ignore.
exactly, exactly. Let me already I have designed one notes. Let me copy one small diagram. That is a Java notes exactly. But here and there, not too many, but very little. Maybe very little. Like once in a while, you are going to get these things.
Hmm.
Yes, this kind of diagram. I'm just trying to tell you. This is the diagram I'm talking about. See, I will draw Java diagram also. Before going into success story, we have to discuss about failure story. Is it not?
Hmm.
Let me discuss about the failure areas. Then I can talk about success story and complete this version.
Hmm.
See, already I told you x dot c. Like, just like
Hmm.
x dot java, x dot java. For example, x is the file name and java is the extension, to save your Java code. You know how to save your Java file? X dot
Yeah, the
file
class.
name dot java, file name
Yeah,
dot java.
filing. Yeah,
In a similar
yeah,
way, you
yeah.
need a C program, file name dot c. Very simple. So
Hmm.
when just
Hmm.
now I told, when you compile x dot obj file will be generated. Fine.
Hmm.
X
Hmm.
dot obj file will
Hmm.
be generated. See, here comes one problem. Here comes one problem. Once, see, for example, let us assume that I'm going to develop one application using C language. Huh? Where I am going to fail, I want to talk first. Then I will talk about the success story also. So I have done a C application, okay, and I am using internet nowadays, and I have done a C application. I know C pretty well, and I have done a one C application, and I am able to successfully execute my C program. Okay, but the thing is that
Hmm.
my friends, I got excited and I want to share that with my friends around the world. And when I caught them, they are able to download my
Some
application.
disturbances. Some disturbances is coming. Not able to hear properly.
Yes, please. Yes. See,
Hmm.
I am able to execute my program, but
Hmm.
my friends are unable to execute that. They are able to download my application. Whatever C
Hmm.
program I have executed on my system,
Hmm.
my friends are able to download that, but unable to execute them. Any use in that?
Hmm.
Any use in that? I'm telling. Where is the problem?
No.
Where is the problem? Can you identify
Yeah.
the problem? There, there
Hmm.
resides the success for Java.
Hmm.
See, you understood my question first of all.
Yeah, understood, understood.
Whatever on my laptop I am doing, I am able to do that. I'm able to execute that.
Hmm.
But unfortunately,
Hmm.
my friends around the world, They are able to download my application, but unable to execute that. Just it is something like if you are able to download a movie or download a song, download a couple of songs, but unable to run them. Any use in that? No use. No use.
Right.
That is the area where others are failing. That is just a minute. Some disturbance is there. Just let me avoid that. Just my son is about to go down. This is the time he is in house. Just a minute. Yes, sorry. So here, understood my problem here. The
Yeah,
others are
yeah,
able to
understood.
download my application but unable to execute that. That is the problem. See, the problem came like this, Here, C is a compiler-oriented programming language. From beginning, I am talking that. So your program, after that, you are going to execute that. A .exe file is going to get generated in C language or C++ also. Same story. C++ also. .exe file is getting generated. You can see from my Word document also. See, for example, I am using Celeron processor. This is my processor. Old Celeron processor. You might have heard about processors.
Yes.
Right. So I am using
Processor, yeah, I
Celeron.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am using Celeron processor. My friends around the world, one is using Spark processor, and another one is using Pentium processor. See, in two areas it is going to fail. One is with respect to processor, the other one is with respect to operating system. One is with respect to processor. It is going to fail in these areas. You should be able to know where it is failing. See, every processor will be having a unique instruction set. Can you accept with that? Can you accept? For example, the instruction set of Celeron processor, little bit of operating system is also involved in that. Please be patient for a while. I will go to Java success stories. Once I get into
No,
that, I
it's
will be
fine.
there
No
only.
problem. No problem. No problem.
See, every processor will be having a unique instruction set. These are the fundas every software professional should be able to catch. So, every processor will be having a unique instruction set. The instruction set of Celeron is different from Spark, is different from Pentium. I can compare this with one small example. Like if I talk in Telugu language, my native language is Telugu and yours is Hindi. Okay. So whatever I am discussing, are you able to understand if I talk in Telugu? No.
Oh, I
And
am able to understand.
your friend is Marathi, for instance, and another friend is Gujarati, for instance. So everybody is having their own languages. Like here, Celeron will be having a unique instruction set. Spark is having yet another one, and Pentium obviously will be having yet another one. Maybe some instruction sets, maybe instruction lines may be common, like a thank you, okay, fine. This may be common, you can understand. But what about the majority portion? And if you go with an advanced processor, lesser lines of instruction set may be there, isn't it? Yes, that is one problem I am facing with C language. And another problem is operating system. My operating system may be Windows, yours may be Unix, and another person's may be Linux, and another one's may be Macintosh operating system, who knows? And at another one's may be Android. That is yet another problem you are going to face. Now let me come to success story. That's why the conclusion is that C is a platform. Yes, exactly.
Dependent.
Let me now get into Java. Now just I'm stepping one foot towards Java now. Now let me copy and paste yet another diagram where I can talk about Java, the success story. Yes. Now I'm getting into Java. See, this is your Java application. I will copy this in another page. It will be clear for you. It can be clear for you. Let me make it clear. Yes, see here, see this diagram. Can you see this? Can you see this diagram?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. See, I told from the beginning, x.java is the source code which you have created. X.java is the source code which you have. X.java is the source code. So you are going to compile your application. You are going to compile your application, and the compiler user in Java is, there is one name for that. Have you heard about Java C? Java C. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
Java C is the name of the compiler. It is the name of the
Hmm.
compiler with which, and you know one thing, there is only one programming language to my knowledge where both compiler and interpreter are used. That is only Java. That is only
Hmm.
Java. Java is the only programming language where both compilation as well as interpretation are going to take place. Okay, fine.
Hmm.
So your application, your program written by the programmer is getting compiled
Hmm.
with help of Java C compiler. Okay, so
Hmm.
dot class file is going to get created, unlike your C program or C++ program. Whereas in C program,
Hmm.
.obj file is getting created. That is the problem
Right.
with .obj file. That's what. See
Hmm.
the conversion there. In
Hmm.
terms of conversion, you failed there in C language.
Hmm.
That is the
Hmm.
problem. Worldwide is having problems with C. Even C is a great language even now. You can do business applications using C also. But that is the area where it is failing. Nowadays, the
Hmm.
technology is distributed. Whatever I am going to
Hmm.
do here, around the world should be able to understand that.
Hmm.
Fortunately, in Java, it is unlike C language, you are going to generate a dot class file. Dot class file is not like your .obj file. So
Hmm.
see here, once you generate dot class file, so who is going to compile your program? JVM. You might have heard about JVM, Java Virtual Machine.
Hmm. Hello.
Yeah, yeah. Can you see three things
Hello.
here? Just 1 minute, just a second. I'm coming back. Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, yeah. Can you see the highlighted portion here?
Yeah.
No disturbance from here onwards. My son has gone down. See, this is the highlighted portion I want to talk about. So, your
Hmm.
consists of three important things, that is interpreter, okay, just-in-time compiler, and I will discuss about JVM architecture not in this class, in the next class, most probably.
Hmm. Hmm.
Balance programs and the next class is going to be the first application, and that next class I'm going to explain about JVM architecture. Okay.
Hmm.
That is
Hmm.
important. Now, briefly, I'm discussing about JVM in this class because
Hmm.
once you generate dot class file, it is all possible with the help of Java C compiler. You are able to compile your source code, so-called source code, which you type in your text editor, then you are going
Hmm.
to generate dot class file, and JVM is
Hmm.
going to, and inside JVM, you are going to execute your program now. You are going to type
Hmm.
Java space application name and all these things now. So
Hmm.
your JVM is
Hmm.
going to come into play. Java means nothing but JVM only. Just remember that.
Hmm.
If you type Java
Hmm.
C, it means compiler. You are going to compile. And whenever you
Hmm.
type Java, Java means JVM. So JVM
Hmm.
internally consists of three things. That is interpreter. And in the beginning of the invention of Java, there is no JIT actually. There is no JIT.
Hmm.
JIT stands for just in time compiler.
Hmm.
Just why? Because I told earlier, which among these three programs gets executed faster? C, C++, Java. Basically, very slow in the beginning. But it is having so many features. Java is simple, huh? Java is
Hmm.
portable. So many buzzwords are there. So many features are there in Java. Altogether, 11
Hmm.
important concepts are there in Java. Java is
Hmm.
interpret. You might have heard about these words. Java is platform.
Hmm.
The first biggest advantage of Java is that Java is platform independent. So,
Hmm.
but the only problem is slowness. See, for example,
Hmm.
somebody is talking so many things. He's going slow pace, but his quality is good. Obviously, he's a little bit slow. Maybe we have to bear that slowness, isn't it?
Hmm. Hmm.
So Java is having so many plus points. One minus point is slowness, but that much slowness
Hmm.
nobody likes. But really, that much difference is there in the beginning when compared with C. That is what many programmers are bothered in the beginning stage. But later on, they added one more compiler called as just in time. They added one interpreter, in fact, interpreter
Hmm.
called as just in time. just in time.
Hmm.
Already one compiler is there, Java C, but we are
Hmm.
going to add one more called as JIT, means an interpreter,
Hmm.
just in time compiler they are going to add. That is why it consists of interpreter, just in time compiler. Also, just in time is a compiler actually. It is added with the
Hmm.
interpreter. Interpreter already is there. Interpretation is done. Along with that, just in time compiler is added.
Hmm.
Just in time is a compiler, as a matter of fact. Java C is the
Hmm.
first compiler which they used. Along with one compiler, they added one more compiler called as JIT. With
Hmm.
JIT introduction, Java programs are running much faster when compared with, see, just a second.
Hmm.
తాళం వేసి లేకపోతే బయట. Yes. So just in time is also a compiler. Just in time is also a compiler. They have added along with the Java C compiler.
Very good.
Just can I take a couple of minutes, my son?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
sorry for this.
Go fast. Go fast. Go fast. Go fast.
ఇక్కడ వెళ్తుంది.
Stop screen sharing.
Yes. What about morning hours? Is it possible for you? I think it is not possible. My son is sleeping.
Actually, even I
Yeah.
have 10,
Okay, now let
10:30.
us not waste time. Later on, we will chat because he got
Yeah.
no problem. For 1 hour, it will be no problem. I will extend the time, no problem. It's not an issue. See now, see, just in time is yet another compiler. My son has changed this. Just in time is yet another compiler they have added along with the Java C compiler. Java C is a compiler. With the help of that, you are
Hmm.
able to generate .class file. And to increase the speedness of execution, they have introduced one more compiler, that is just in time. Please remember that. In interview, somebody may ask you
Hmm.
how many compilers you are going to. You just say two. Number one is Java C. To increase the speed of that compilation, they have added one more, that is nothing other than just in time. Okay. Fine. And other than that, interpreter is also used. Java interpreter. Java virtual machine is there now. Inside that, main part is interpreter part. So how it is interpreted, See, this is important. For example, I am using Celeron. Here also same problem will arise now. My microprocessor is different. My friend's microprocessors are different. Right?
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm using Celeron and JVM is going to enter. It is having some neutral code. You can understand. It is having some neutral code. What is it
Hmm.
neutral? See, in the same example, old example which I told earlier, that I am speaking Telugu, you are speaking Hindi, and another one is speaking Bengali or Marathi. So how
Hmm.
I make you understand? All of you guys, how can you make you understand? If a
Hmm.
translator is there between us, who knows my language as well as your language, is the problem solved or not? Just see.
Hmm.
I will talk only once and quit the class. He will exist on a number of systems, isn't it?
Hmm.
That's the job here being done by your JVM. If Celeron interpreter, I mean Celeron processor comes before that, JVM Celeron code will be generated. Okay, that's why I'm saying neutral. Anybody, it is flexible. If Spark processor is introduced, no problem. JVM Spark related code will be executed. Got it? If
Hmm.
somebody is on
Hmm.
Pentium, no problem. JVM Pentium related code will be, the interpretation will be done in such a way that JVM, that Pentium is going to understand about that. The interpretation will be like
Hmm.
that. That is not seen in C or C++. That is the area where C and C++ failed miserably. And the success story of Java started there, platform dependency. Not only this part, another part is I told about operating system, isn't it? How it is solved. See, you are going to generate .exe file in C or C++, but there is no question of .exe in Java. There is no question because JVM is playing a vital role. And whenever you create .exe, there my.exe file is different now. It is my Windows operating system is able to understand my Windows. It is a representation of Windows operating system. Whichever executable file I have created, I have done on my system, it is a Windows representation because my OS is Windows. How is it suitable for others? It is not suitable. But here there is no question of .exe, no question of .exe here. That is the advantage here. That is the advantage. JVM is going to take all that risk. And the other one, garbage collector. During JVM architecture, I will discuss about garbage collector. Okay. The success of your Java application. This is the area where you are going to see the success. And a dot class file is consisting of this bytecode. Have you heard about bytecode? Bytecode.
Yeah, bytecode. Yeah.
This dot class is there now. And what is that bytecode? It is also an interview question. You have to talk. You should be able to know something about that bytecode. It consists of 50%. You can open once you run. Have you run ever Java application? Have you done in the past? At least one application, few applications at least. Yes. Have you opened the dot class file? Dot class file. What did you notice when you open dot class file? Some readable format, some format is there which you cannot read. Am I right?
Yeah, right.
Source code you can understand, but dot class file partially you can understand. Remaining some special symbols will be there. Is it not? Some special symbols will be there. Okay, approximately 220 bytes will be generated by this dot class file. Approximately, I am talking, not the perfect figure. Approximately 220 bytes will be generated. Bytes, to my knowledge, it is generated. It is going to generate dot class file. It consists of bytecode. So JVM is a Java virtual machine. It is an application, and of course, with the help of which programming language, we cannot ignore C language again. See, JVM is also a program. It is not a machine. We are talking it as a machine, but in fact, it is also a program written using C language only. Using C language only. That somebody has written that interpreter. Majority compilers, interpreters, all embedded systems are written using C language only. That is why we cannot ignore C also. Got it? And also is like that only. JVM is an interpreter. It is designed using, this is Java virtual machine being designed using your C language only. And JVM is a platform. JVM is platform dependent.
JVM is a platform, independent.
JVM is platform independent. Is platform independent. And your JVM application may be like this. I will give you some sample. Nobody knows that, but we can assume it to be something like this. See, for example, if you are using Celeron inside, some code may be there like this. Void Celeron code may be there. Who knows? It may be something like this. Some code will be there inside that. Some code will be there inside that like this. Okay. And if somebody else is running, say, Spark processor, some code. This is all JVM code. If one code is there, like any processor, any problem will come? No problem.
No problem will come.
Yeah. See, JVM code will be something like this, written like this. Advanced JVMs, if you are using, it consists of all process code internally. This is your JVM code. Maybe a class like this. We are not aware with this. We are not going to write this code. It is already developed. You install that software. It will do work for you. Any system, operating system, any processor, no problem. That's it. This is your JVM code, something like that. It will be. Okay. I assume story like this. The intricacies you can expect like something like this. That's fine. So, bytecode is not a directly executable code. It is not a directly executable code. Intermediate code. It is an intermediate neutral code. I can say This bytecode, this bytecode is a neutral code that you should understand. This bytecode is a neutral code. Bytecode is a neutral code. This is important. Somebody may ask you a question. What is a bytecode? It is a neutral code. Okay, it is a neutral code. Yes, fine. So this is the one. This is about a little story about JVM, and but still what is required. You know, system software, application software. I don't want to go into those areas because I guess you understand about system software, application software, and these things. So system independent language. As far as your Java is concerned, Java is suitable for internet. You know, why internet flourished like that? Somebody may ask, why internet flourished like that with the help of Java only? I still remember somewhere around 1998, I think, 1998. At that period of time, internets or internet centers evolved like anything. I was there in Andhra Pradesh at that time in Guntur. So at that time, internet centers slowly started with the and Java came somewhere around 1994. In that period of time, Java evolved 95 at that period of time. And all of a sudden, internets are there around the world. In 2000 era, it went like anything. Nowadays, in home also we are having internet technology. Internet we are using. So internet flourished like anything because of Java. Java is suitable for internet. You know, Java is. I can make a mention like Java is suitable for internet. Java is suitable for internet because you are to compile your application at .class file means bytecode is getting generated, and that bytecode you can enter. It can be easily interpreted into any processor, Spark or Celeron or Pentium or whatever it may be. .class file is created during compile time. It has bytecode instructions, and here any number of JVM code JVMs can be executed like JVM Celeron, JVM Spark, like that. So that is about bytecode instructions. They are special instructions. Bytecode instructions are special instructions. They are specially designed instructions. Those kind of instructions are not available with any other programming language. And one important question is there. What is the difference between .exe and .class file? I will add this in your notes also later on. But right now we are just at the closing stage. I just want to tell you one question. .exe versus .class. Very important interview question. What is the difference between .exe and a .class file? Can you answer this?
Dot exe is a is in C
machine
in
code understandable to the. It is a machine code. It is also a machine code. It is a machine code actually understandable to the microprocessor. It is system dependent. Can I answer like this? It is a machine code. Machine code. It consists of binary digits. Machine code. Machine code understandable by a particular system. Understandable by a particular system. By a processor. Otherwise, I can write like this. It is understandable by a processor. And what about and moreover, it is machine dependent. That you have to highlight. Machine dependent. It is that is the weakness of
.exe.
yeah, that is the
.exe.
yeah, exactly.
This is a dependent one. The .class one is independent one.
That is the weakness of this. That is the weakness. That is the weakness of .exe file. It is a machine code
and
understandable
.exe
by
used in C, C++,
exactly. Now
and
let me talk
.class
about
used in Java.
Yes. Now let us move to .class file in Java. And .class file consists of what? Bytecode.
Bytecode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bytes means you can understand binary digits.
Machine learning, so
And,
that machine can understand.
Yeah. JVM can understand only bytecode. It can't understand .exe, and it can your JVM because it is the one which is going to interpret. It is having interpreter. I told you earlier. It consists of interpreter, time compiler, and also garbage collector.
Right.
These are all automatic operations. You need not do anything. You should know the architecture. You install JVM, everything works fine. That's it. .class file consists of bytecode for the JVM. It is a system. It is a system independent one. It is a system independent. So I will mention that also. It is a system independent one.
Independent.
Independent. Yes. And can I give one famous slogan here? Java, write once, run anywhere. Java,
Mm-hmm.
Java, write once, write once. This is a one famous slogan. Java, write
Yeah, yeah,
once,
yeah. I heard
Java, write once,
Java. Right?
run anywhere. Write once,
Yeah,
run
yeah.
anywhere. Run
Anywhere.
should be strong in these things. And then comes about
Mm.
security problems on internet. But what I heard from you is that you doesn't require these little theoretical issues like eavesdropping, tampering, impersonation, virus. These are the security problems on internet. The solution is going to be Java for these things. Have you heard
Mm.
about eavesdropping? Eavesdropping. This is also one
No.
important interview question, but I cannot say it is for fresher or for a person like you. But security problem. What are the security problems in internet? Somebody may ask you a question like that. Can you guess?
Mm-hmm.
Security problems.
Not
Security
sure. Not
security
sure.
problems in internet. Yes. In internet, what kind of security problems are there? Because still they want to catch you why you are learning Java, why you are going to work on Java platform, because there are
Mm.
so many security problems in internet. Some of them majorly talking about one. Number one is eavesdropping.
Actually, the security
Internet security, yeah.
uh,
Internet security.
question comes when you are working as a cyber security
Okay, shall I avoid this?
engineer.
It depends upon your
Yeah,
interest.
yeah, yeah, security one you can avoid, not a problem. Yeah.
Sure, fine. Encryption, decryption techniques will be there. I don't want to go into those things, but just you should be aware with one fact, like eavesdropping is one, tampering, impersonation, and virus. Virus,
Mm,
especially you have to focus on virus. So to avoid
mm,
virus, see, if I do a program in C language, if I do a program in Java, which is better one?
mm.
Which is better one? Which is safe? Which
So
is safe? Which is safe?
see, I'll tell you about the C. When we develop a program,
In C?
any program in C
Yeah,
language,
yeah.
I and only run in my machine, not the
That is
other
all okay. That
machines.
is, I'm not talking about those things which I did discuss
Okay.
earlier, but I want to talk about security now. So if I develop, for example, your Zoom software is there, for instance, if it is developed totally using C language, on the other hand, another software, XYZ software is there, which is done using Java application, which is more secure,
Mm-hmm.
more secure, XYZ, isn't it? Obviously. Zoom is not that much
Mm-hmm.
secure because I don't know if, with the help of which software they have done that, but let us assume that one software, for example, A is a software which is done using C, simple C, and B
Mm-hmm.
is yet another software which is developed using Java. Now, as far as
Mm.
security is concerned, this is secure. Why, Why? No virus, 99% virus free. 99% virus free. Your applications are
Okay.
99% virus free. Virus free. On the other hand, C applications are
Mm.
full of virus because there is one concept in C called as pointers. Pointers. And the same
Pointers
concept,
we use
yes,
in C.
somebody may ask you one silly question like, is pointers concept, because my student being asked this question also in the past. And unfortunately, he
Mm.
answered a wrong one. After attending to interview, he asked me, sir, which is correct answer? I told him, see, the question is something like this. Are pointers available in Java? Are
No, no
pointers
pointers are
Ah,
not available in
see,
Java. It's available in C
see.
only.
All interviewers will not accept with that answer. I can tell you. One interviewer, he is an experienced one. He told that no, pointers are available in Java. Who told no? Pointers are there in Java. That is the correct answer.
Mm.
Pointers are there in Java, but you cannot touch them. That is the problem. You never go through
Mm.
them. You can only reference them. Just a small example here also I want to interpret for time being.
Mm.
Just like if you are going on a two-wheeler with helmet and without helmet. With helmet means you are doing with Java. Without helmet means you
Mm-hmm.
are doing with C. Similarly, if you are
Oh.
going on a four-wheeler with seat belt and without seat belt, with the seat belt means
Mm.
that is the thing. Means you are more secure.
Okay.
Yeah. See, In Java also pointers are there, but helmet is there at the top. Brain is there in both the cases. Without brain, how can I do Java application? Brain is there in both the cases. Safety is there because you cannot operate in Java. You cannot touch them. For example, if a bank application is there, if a bank project is there, if you do a bank project using C language, see if a 10 lakhs deposit amount is there, somebody can add one more zero to that because memory locations can easily change in brain work, brain operation like that, memory locations, pointers, memory locations. So somebody can delete all the zeros and make it one. In place of 1 crore, it can be one also. How dangerous it is if it is a bank application. So if it is going to be Java, you cannot touch the original data. That is safe. Only reference, you can point out, you can reference, you cannot directly touch, you can only refer that. Original will be original, duplicate is duplicate. That's it. That is why we can say that, and that is all possible with the help of this so-called what is that dot class file. Dot class files are virus free. Dot class files are virus free. Virus is the advantage. Getting that point? Virus can be easily spread among .exe files. Virus can be easily spread around. Spread around what? Spread around
exe file.
not only .exe. I can list few files like .exe is one and .doc. Your MS Word document. For example, this is MS Word document. After regularly, if I am using the internet, okay, if I open some unsecured, insecured files, you know, yeah, all are not having padlocks. You know, padlock generally. HTTP, yes, you might have heard about the difference between HTTP and HTTP. Yes, yes means secure. If padlock is not there, at times it is vulnerable, isn't it? So, .doc after a while, after using so many years, at times they won't get opened, and the internal data may be vanished, may be corrupted. Who knows? But Notepad files never. See, in the world there are a couple of files which are free from virus. That is, one is dot class, and another file is there. Have you heard about that? .txt. .txt. Have you heard about .txt? Text files, Notepad. If you open Notepad and if you type something, it is safe. It is safe. .txt and .class files. Even you can easily open Notepad. Just you click, immediately it will get opened. But .doc files, it takes a while or not. Yes, yes, yes. And similarly, .com. .com is also not safe. .sys is also. If you come across these kind of files like .doc and then dot what is that sys system files, operating system files. Operating system is designed using C language, you know. .sys files, .doc, .sys. So many files are there. The list is very big. These are all vulnerable to virus. On the other hand, .txt files will not get affected with virus. Similarly, the other one is .class files also safe. These are the safest files. Safest files. I will add all these points in the notes. You can go through later on. That is yet another important issue. And origin of Java and all these things I don't want to discuss with you because you are not a beginner, I guess, right? So shall I close the demo class or?
Yeah.
Today, and it's a
So
closing class for you also, I guess.
no, actually, anyways, I study till late night. So I have another call. I have another call.
Sure.
It was on 10:30 now, but not
Yeah,
10:40.
exactly. And you can, whatever you want to comment, you can comment in through WhatsApp. Let us not waste time. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So tomorrow also we have a
Comfortable
demo class, right?
Okay,
Told
fine.
me.
One more. Yeah, sure. I will go
Yeah.
to programming straight away. I understood your requirements. I will go away with that. Okay?
Yeah.
Sure.
So one thing I just wanted to add one comment. The way you explain is really good.
Fine.
I really impressed by
See, the
your
entire course will be like that only, uncompromised quality. I'm telling from the beginning. With my
yeah
vast
yeah.
experience, I can tell you. I can
As
promise.
I told you earlier, the money is
Yeah.
not a problem for
That
me.
is secondary. We
As,
will discuss after the
that
second demo class.
yeah
Okay, fine. Right.
As I told you.
Yeah, sure.
So okay, fine.
I can
So I
promise you
wanted
that
to
we are
discuss.
going to do hundreds of applications at the end of time. We have
I wanted to
given
discuss.
3 months time.
I
3 months
want.
time, hundreds of applications we will do. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to discuss more, but right now I don't have time to
My sir
discuss.
also came, and
So,
I will choose some appropriate time also. Just a second, I will come back.
uh,
Yes. Yes. Shall I close the
yeah,
session?
so
Yeah.
sure. So tomorrow timing I'll tell you because tomorrow for
Exactly.
me nowadays Saturday, Sunday also packed
You do
for
one
me.
thing. You do one thing.
So
You tell
yeah,
all you mention all your timings. I mention all my timings, and basic commonality will be
because
there.
there is a
Na?
differences also. The
Yeah.
timing differences also
You
there.
put all the timings whichever you are comfortable, and I can look into that, and I can choose one appropriate time
Okay.
from that.
I'll ping you after some time then
Oh, no problem.
about
After
tomorrow
couple of
time.
demo classes, we can talk about those things. Okay.
Even I
That is
attended
secondary. I
one
think.
demo classes also today in the afternoon.
Sure. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Shall I close
Yeah.
this?
Okay. So most probably the feedback is from my side is positive. So I just wanted to take
See, with
tomorrow demo
I'm
classes,
confident.
and then in tomorrow demo classes I'll tell you the
And
continuity.
before going to the next demo, shall I explore into the applications now? Now starts the applications. Shall I explore
Now
applications and
now
programs? I mean to say, not now.
now
Next demo I'm talking about.
yeah okay
Not now.
because now I don't have also
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
Okay.
Because right now you
Yeah. Anyways, I told you initially, I told you how you give the demo. The same way you
that's why in the
can
beginning
give
I told
demo.
not one class. At least you have to take a couple of classes to understand me, right?
Yeah. So let me we'll discuss tomorrow in demo class after. Okay,
Yes.
I'll tell you. Yeah.
And
Okay.
meantime,
Okay.
I'll supply some notes also.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Srinivas. Thank you. Thanks much.
Fine. Tomorrow we'll
Yeah. Bye. Yeah. Bye.